Germany, not just the heart of Europe, but its mind, a place where logic meets lyricism, where history lingers in every stone, yet the future hums on every street. A country of rules and rivers, of poets and planners, of engineers who also write sonnets, where forests are sacred and silence is law. You can dance till dawn in Berlin, or spend a Sunday afternoon listening to birdsong in the Black Forest. This isn't just a land of sausages and beer. It's solar panels and symphonies, cathedrals and techno, candlelit kitchens and underground raves. Germany is both ancient and futuristic, wounded and wise. Today, we step into its everyday rhythms, not just to understand what Germany is, but how it feels. At first glance, Germany appears efficient. Trains arrive to the minute. People queue without complaint. Paperwork is life. Bureaucracy? An art form. But beneath this precision is a quiet philosophy. That rules don't restrict, they protect. That order is freedom. That when life is predictable, peace becomes possible. Structure isn't a cage, it's a canvas. Germans move with intention. They wait for the green light, even when no cars are coming. Because to them, the collective matters more than the individual impulse. Most Germans live in flats, not houses. They rent by choice, not necessity. Apartments are clean, modest, often passed down through generations. Even in cities like Munich or Hamburg, it's common to know your neighbor, to greet them with a nod, to respect their space. Inside the German home, minimalism reigns. Furniture is functional. Colors are muted. Nothing excessive. Nothing random. Everything has a place and a purpose. But above all, what defines the home is routine. Dinner at 6. Quiet by 10. Shoes off at the door. Windows cracked open, even in winter. And recycling? Sorted into 5 bins. Plastic, paper, glass, compost, and what can't be defined. Then comes Sunday, and Germany stops. No stops, no Hammers, no Mauers, no noise. It's more than tradition. It's law, a nationwide exhale. You walk through sleepy neighborhoods. The scent of fresh bread trails from corner bakeries. Families stroll in quiet parks. Phones stay in pockets. And in villages, church bells carry through empty streets. It's a pause the entire country agrees to take. A moment to remember that life is more than motion, more than emails and errands. It's reflection, it's rhythm, it's balance. Germans work hard, but not endlessly. They invented the idea of work-life balance. There's no hustle culture, no burnout badge. Instead, there's Feierabend, the sacred transition. It literally means celebration evening. It's that moment when work ends and real life begins. After 5 p.m., you don't call, you don't email. You return to what makes you whole. Your family, your garden, your hobbies, your peace. Vacations are generous and taken without guilt. Not answering emails on holiday isn't laziness, it's respect. Because in Germany, rest is a right, not a reward. Children grow up with quiet independence. At 6 years old, they walk to school alone. They pack their own lunch. They learn to cross streets, solve problems, speak when it matters. German childhood isn't loud, but it's rooted. By the age of 15 or 16, they choose a path, university or vocational training. And here's the twist, both are respected. A carpenter can earn more than a lawyer. A mechanic is as honored as a manager. Dignity doesn't come from title. It comes from doing something well. Now let's eat. Yes, Schnitzel, Bratwurst, Sauerkraut. But German cuisine is regional, rich, and rustic. In the south, Bavaria serves buttery pretzels and roast pork. In the west, the Rhineland offers stews thick with potatoes. In Swabia, you'll find Maultaschen, German dumplings once created to trick monks during Lent. But today, Germany is no longer just German. Turkish kebabs are the street food of choice. Vietnamese kitchens thrive in Leipzig. Syrian bakeries fill Cologne with cinnamon and cardamom. Over 20% of the population is foreign-born. Germany is becoming more layered, more complex, and in many ways, more beautiful. But behind the calm, there's contradiction, a history that still echoes in silence, a nation that carries both pride and penance. The Holocaust is not hidden here, it is taught, engraved, remembered. And today's Germany wrestles with what it means to welcome, to integrate, to move forward while never forgetting. There are tensions, there are challenges, but also resilience. This is a country that rose from rubble, split in two, then stitched itself back together. It knows what division feels like and what healing takes. Germany today is multicultural, quietly but firmly. From Turkish bazaars in Kreuzberg to Eritrean coffee houses in Frankfurt, from Afghan barbershops to Vietnamese grocery stalls. This isn't the Germany of one face, one faith, one story. It's a mosaic, a symphony of second languages and hyphenated identities. And still, it remains unmistakably German. Germans are often called cold, but the truth? They're just private, reserved, intentional. They won't smile unless they mean it. They won't ask how you are unless they truly want to know. You won't find small talk in the supermarket, but if you're invited to their home, they'll give you their best china, their last bottle of wine, their deepest, most vulnerable thoughts. This is a culture that values depth over display, privacy over popularity, realness over performance. And then there's Berlin. Oh, Berlin. Messy, raw, unapologetic, graffiti and grace, history and hedonism, where neoclassical columns share space with crumbling punk squats, where techno pulses through abandoned factories, and silence wraps Holocaust memorials just blocks away. Here, you can eat currywurst at 3 a.m., dance until 10, sip coffee in a communist-era cafe, then walk past remnants of the Berlin Wall, now painted with dreams. Berlin isn't finished. It's always becoming. Never polished, never perfect, and maybe that's the point. Germany is a nation of layers, of regions with their own soul. In the East, the scars of communism still linger. Wages are lower, churches are emptier. Some miss the GDR's certainty. Others carry its silence like a stone in their chest. In the South, you'll find rolling meadows, mountain cows, lederhosen and beer holes echoing with folk songs. In the North, the sea speaks in salt and wind. Fishermen speak less, but feel more. In the West, global banks tower over cobbled streets. Glass and steel rise from medieval towns. And everywhere in between, villages, with fountains in the square. Germany remembers its past not with pride, but with purpose. The Holocaust is not hidden. It is studied, confronted, mourned. School children visit concentration camps. Sidewalks are embedded with Stolperstein, stumbling stones, each one bearing the name of someone taken, murdered, erased. This isn't about guilt. It's about accountability. A promise, never again. A country that teaches its children the darkest parts of itself, so they grow up determined to be light. Today, Germany is Europe's economic engine. Its cars, legendary. Its machines, flawless. But it's not obsessed with speed. It's obsessed with precision. And that precision is now fueling a quiet revolution. Solar panels crown rooftops. Wind farms sway across the countryside. Highways hum with electric cars. Cities prioritize bikes over traffic. Clean energy isn't a slogan, it's a civic duty. This is climate action the German way. Measured, methodical, massive, but it's not all perfect. Inequality is growing. Rent in cities like Munich and Berlin is suffocating. Far-right parties are gaining ground, challenging the multicultural dream. Refugees seek belonging. Climate protesters block highways. Farmers protest in tractors. Teenagers skip school to fight for the planet. The youth question everything, and the old guard clings to what it knows. Germany is stable, but not still. It is changing, wrestling, evolving, quietly as always, but with purpose. So, would you live here? Could you live by the rules and find freedom within them? Would the quiet comfort you, or would it suffocate you? Could you trade chaos for calm, noise for nuance, speed for substance? Germany won't seduce you with slogans. It won't promise you a fantasy, but it may offer you something rarer, a life that breathes, a rhythm that holds, a culture that doesn't shout, but means what it says, a place where peace doesn't scream from billboards, but whispers through forest trails, train stations, and kitchen tables. If this glimpse into German life stirred something in you, tell us below. Would you thrive here or feel lost in the silence? Hit subscribe for more raw, real journeys into how people live, love, and wrestle with modern life around the world.